Now we see here relations in sets. So what is the concept of relation? So we consider an example here. Let P be a set of people, C be the set of cars, and R be the relation describing which person drives car S. Now so we have this P in which we have Carl, Suzanne, Peter and Carla, and in the set C we have Mercedes, BMW and tricycle, and R set is the relation. So we are making a relation set in which Carl and Mercedes is associated, which means that Carl is driving Mercedes and Suzanne is also driving Mercedes, and Suzanne is also driving BMW. So, and Peter is using tricycle. So through this relation we have come to know that which person is driving which vehicle. So if we want to describe a relationship between elements of a sets A and B, we can use ordered pairs with their first element taken from A and their second element taken from B. Since this is a relation between two sets, it is called a binary relation. Now we come to the definition of this relation. Let A and B be sets. A binary relation R from A to B is a subset of A cross B. So किसी भी रिलेशन की अगर हम बात करें तो बेसिकली हम जब कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट लेते हैं A क्रॉस B लेते हैं, उसमें से एलिमेंट्स को इकट्ठा कर लिया जाए और उसका कोई सबसेट बना लिया जाए, दैट सबसेट विल बी अ रिलेशन. सो एक सिंगल रिलेशन जो है वो किसी भी कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू सेट्स में से कलेक्शन ऑफ एलिमेंट्स का नाम है. इन अदर वर्ड्स, फॉर अ बाइनरी रिलेशन R, वी हैव R is contained in A cross B. So R is a subset of A cross B. We use the notation A is related to B. Now A stands here for a single element and B stands here for a single element of B, and A and B are related. So A is related to B denote that A B, ordered pair of A B belong to that relation, and if we say that A does not relate to B, then we say that A B does not belong to R. So here the line present here is saying that A is not related to B. Now we study some more relations. If we have two sets, one set A is containing 5 elements and B is containing also 5 elements. The Cartesian product of A and B is, we see here, we are taking first element from A and associating that element with the second element of B, and 1 is associated with 6. So that's how all the elements of set A are associated with the elements of B, and the whole Cartesian product of A cross B is present in this set. Now we see here a rule is defined to make a relation that the difference between A and B is 4. So we see here 1, 5 is satisfying that rule, that after subtracting 1 from 5 we get 4. 1 and 6 cannot be present in that relation. Just like 1, 7. Now we see here 2, 5 which has a difference of 3, and 2, 6 has a difference of 4. So this will be the element in our relation, and the next 3 elements will be discarded as we see that the difference is not 4, and that's how we choose these elements, and the next element will be 3, 7, and further we have 4, 8, and then 5, 9. So all these elements will be present in this relation. Now we study some specific kind of relations, that one-to-one relations. So in these kind of relations we see that a single element of a set A is related to a single element of set B. We can see here like 1 is attached with 5 and 2 is attached with 6. We have seen now that the relation defined above is a one-to-one relation. Now we see many-to-many relation. If we have two sets, set A contains some persons, Ahmad, Peter, Ali, Javeri and Ahmad, and set B contains some cities, Paris, London, Dubai, New York and Cyprus. The Cartesian product of A and B is we can associate each member of A with members of B and form a Cartesian product. Now we have just shown the first pair and the last pair. Basically we are making all the pairs here in A cross B. The rule is has visited. If we know that Ahmad has visited Paris, so we can associate Ahmad and Paris. So in this relation will tell us that who has visited these cities. And we see here the diagram of the above relation, and we see that Ahmad visited Paris and Ahmad also visited Dubai. So that's how many-to-many relation works. Just like Peter has visited London, New York and Cyprus. And we see here that there are many arrows from one person to the cities. So this is known as many-to-many relation. So here we see an example of many-to-one relation. A consists of some persons and B set consists of some numbers 62, 64 and 66, and the relation is made through weight of a person. So we see here Bilal has weight 62, Peter also has 62 and Salma also has 62. Just like Alia has 66, George 64 and Aziz 64. So after seeing all these weights, we see here that 3 of the elements in set A are attached to a single element of B. So we see that this is many-to-one relation. These members are related to a single member here in B. तो इस तरह के relation को हम many-to-one relation कहते हैं. In this case, each person has only one mass, yet several people have the same mass. And now we see here another example, and in this example we have a set A with a measurement in centimeter 14 and 30 centimeters, and we have a set B in which we have some objects like we have pen, pencil, ruler, needle and stake, and we are relating A with B through the length of that object. So see here that 30 centimeter ruler and 14 centimeter is pencil, just like 30 centimeter is stick and 30 centimeter is needle. Here one element of set A is attached with 2 or more elements from set B. Here one amount is the length of many objects. So this is one-to-many relationship. Now here we see how we can use the representations of lines for many-to-one relationship, and then we see here a one-to-one relationship. and the representation of lines are straight. One element is attached with one, just like we see here one-to-many relationship. So one element is attached with here 3 elements, and in the end we see that this is the many-to-many relationship, in which from each set each element is attached with 2 or more elements. So a relation on a set, so we have the definition of a relation and Cartesian product. Now we are saying a relation on a set. A relation on the set A is a relation from A to A. In other words, a relation on the set A is a subset of A cross A. So now we are taking the same set A and taking Cartesian product with itself and defining a relation on that set. So for example, we have a set with 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want to know that what are the elements of A such that we have a relation among them that A is less than B. So we can write here, one, 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4 and so on, but 1 cannot be related to 1, just like 2 cannot be related to 1. So 2 is and 3 will be related, just like 2 and 4 will also be related, and 3 is not related to itself, and 3 is not related to 1, 2 and itself, and we have 3 is related to 4. So these will be the members in that relation. Now we see here the solution of above example. We see that 1 and 2 are related, since 1 is less than 2, and 1 and 3 are also related, since 1 is less than 3, and so on. We see that 1 is also less than 4. Then we have 2, 3 and 2, 4. And why we are not taking 1 to 1, because 1 with 1, because 1 is not less than 1, and just like we are not taking 2 and 2 and not 2 and 1. So that's how our relation is complete. Now we see here a relation on a set. How many different relations can we find on a set A with n element? A relation on a set A is a subset of A cross A. So what we need to know is how many elements are in A cross A. So there are n square elements in A cross A. So how many subsets do we have? The number of subsets that we can form out of set with m element is 2 raised power m. Therefore 2 raised power n square subsets can be formed out of A cross A, and hence we have our answer 2 raised power n square. So 2 raised power n square will be the number of relations formed on a set A with n elements.